Paul Ohodnicki. I work at the National Energy Technology Laboratory. I've been here for about 5.5 years, and my title is Lead Research Engineer. I'm responsible for both performing and overseeing research in a number of different areas, which include sensor development, fuel cell material development, and materials for power electronics. Went to the University of Pittsburgh for my undergraduate education in engineering physics, and it was a degree that had material science, physics, and electrical engineering. It was an interdisciplinary degree. So it was really good preparation for my future career, but I wanted to specialize a little bit more for my graduate studies, so I went to Carnegie Mellon University for my degree in material science and engineering. My earliest memory was in 6th grade. I was involved in a program in my school looking at robotics. So we didn't make real robots, but we made things that looked like them. So in high school, I really took a liking to physics. It seemed to help me really think more clearly about the world around me. And so when I went to my undergraduate education, which was more interdisciplinary, it gave me exposure to a lot of different fields, and I found that material science just seemed to be something that was an area I could be passionate about and have an impact. Yeah, so my high school physics teacher was very engaging, very interested in physics, and he really was my first exposure to the field and really helped me to develop a passion for science and the area. So he had a really big impact on me. And from my experience, in many cases with scientists, they have a similar person that also pushed them along their path. So I usually get in early in the morning, check email, try and catch up on communications, and then I spend a little bit of time in the laboratory seeing what's going on and what's been run overnight, because oftentimes we'll run experiments overnight. And I try and check in with a lot of the people who do research on the team that I'm responsible for to make sure I'm up to date about what's going on with them. So other than that, it's a combination of writing technical reports, reading technical reports, and having meetings to make sure that I'm on top of coordinating research that's going on. So I think it's important for us to be able to distill the results of those research into things that are tangible, that the general public can appreciate. And so I think that's an important role that scientists assist with, but they're really not always the right person to do that translation. So I think that having others such as technical writers or other individuals with a technical background, but also have a strong link to kind of translating that knowledge into something that's more generally accessible is important. In addition, I also think that we want to make sure we don't over-distill certain types of research when it's not at a point when results are conclusive yet. So I think there's always a fine line that we have to walk on that. So my passion is really in being involved with the development of new scientific concepts and technologies that can have a real impact sort of on the world around me, whether it's sooner or later, even if I'm not alive to see them happen. Knowing that I'm pushing the ball further down the road towards that is always something that I'm very passionate about.